Obviously, 45 points in the first. Obviously, slowed down after that. Offensively, seemed like it was just a lot of shots not going in. Do you feel like you still got the same kind of movement that you wanted? It was just a question of just not making what was available there.
First quarter, we did a lot of good things defensively that set up a lot of good offensive opportunities. Unrealistic to think we're going to score 40 points per quarter. But the second quarter, we had a lull and we didn't play well. And, this team's going to make a run in their building. They're physical, they're deep. They're going to make the game a very physical game. They did that. We still, at halftime, we're in a decent position. And then the start of the third hurt us. That was tough start there. And, second half, the game became more physical. And, we did get some good looks that didn't go in. But it just started going the other way, and it was tough.
64 points in the paint. They've obviously been a really good point-scoring team, or paint-scoring team for a while. I mean, how much of it is them just being really good at getting in there, or did you just see a lot of breakdowns on your end to let them get some layups?
Well, we had breakdowns, and look, we did a lot of good things, particularly early in this game. Defensively, but it's gonna, our ability to be successful on this trip is going to come down to how connected we can stay when things get tough, and our ability to sustain good play. And we were unable to sustain from the second quarter on really much of anything that we wanted to. We did get some good shots, but the game went in their direction, and it was a tough game.
Obviously, you get 15 minutes out of Drew in the first half. What did you like about him on each end? At least it seemed like he was able to facilitate really well on offense. Obviously, give you somebody that could guard Jaw on the defensive end. What did you like in terms of how much you got out of him, and how much did you feel like, man, we missed this guy considering what he did for you?
Well, he's a big reason we got off to the start that we did. Defensively, he's really solid. Offensively, made plays, had a couple of layups, couple threes, and he just knows how to play with Ty. And so it's obvious that we missed him. We knew it was going to be an abbreviated run, a first half only situation, and he did well with it. That's great news from today. And the hope is we can build on his return on Tuesday and see where we are in terms of minutes. Hopefully we can move up the number of minutes somewhat. Maybe we'll see where we are, in terms of whether we get to the second half or not.
Just real quick, you mentioned on him knowing how to play with Ty. Obviously, Ty was getting face guarded. Jalen Wells was basically following him everywhere he was going. What did you like about just how both Drew and just the team as a whole managed to play off of that and sort of take advantage of what was there, given the attention that was being given?
Yeah, Ty did a great job of being patient and disciplined. If they're going to guard him like that, it's a 4-on-4 game in space, and that was one of the reasons we were able to attack the way we did early. And Ty's going to see physical play. He's going to see guys that are assigned to beat him up and beat the crap out of him. And I was on the officials all night about it. I thought that there was grabbing, hugging, unnecessary bumping, all that stuff. But he's going to see it. He's a great player, and people are going to try to slow him down and get him frustrated. And my job is to try to protect him.
Yep.